Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Keep in mind that ADA actually already wicked above 250, right? So the highest that it hit was 254, but it's not going over previous highs. Previous highs is right here, right? Actually, let me do a smaller chart because it's gonna take a while. Keep in mind, previous high is at $2.49, and we're not creating a candle over that. Keep in mind, right? On the daily, we're just all we're doing is just wicking above that, right? Same thing on the weekly. Weekly again, perfect wick above 249. Look at that wick, candle. We need to create a candle above 249 on the daily to really start moving towards the upside. Again, we actually crossed over being bullish on we actually closed bullish this candle right here. This candle you see from right here. This candle right here in the middle, that actually closed above 233, right? So we're pretty solid. We might trade around this range here for a little bit before jumping to the upside. But keep in mind, we're just wicking above this 249 resistance. We're not actually closing above that. On the 4 hour, we didn't even close anything on the 4 hour yet. Look at that. See? Candle created. We crossed over. Candle created above. Bear. Another push to the upside. And then look at that. Look at this 4 hour candle right here. Wick. Look at this candle, wick. But you're not closing anything above that $2.49 for Cardano, right? And also on the hour, keep in mind that we're starting to trail a little bit on the downside on Cardano. So again, I would not be surprised that we actually come back down on Cardano to like 230, 233 possibly. Because it doesn't want to break towards the upside, right? Above that 249, you have to close a bigger candle on a higher time frame. So on the 4 hour, you can see that we might actually cross over a little bit here, and on the daily, we might actually cross over, right? So I do think we're still pretty bullish, right? Like there's no reason for me to think that. Last time we actually created, bullish momentum. It lasted for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9, 10, 11, 12. We did a full 12 days of bullish momentum towards the upside starting from August 3rd. And then we sort of consolidated, right? We're barely on the second day. So I can definitely see another week or two of ADA running towards the upside. I do still think that there's a possibility that we keep running to $3 on ADA side. But we just have to keep in mind of the momentum, right? For right now, on the 4 hour, it looks like we might actually create a bearish trigger towards the downside. So I would not be surprised if you go down, retest 233, possibly just trade within this range and then shoot up to the upside, right? So we can definitely see a lot of things happening right now. So you can definitely, depending on how we actually close, you can actually just, we either do something like this on ADA, right? Keep trading something like this, and then you actually break to the upside, or from here we have like another singular push like we did yesterday, and then you just go up like that, right? So I mean, really, it's any. I mean, and also these arrows aren't like the exact thing that is gonna happen. So don't think that 2.9 is gonna hit, or don't think that it's gonna go to 2.67 and then drop or whatever. This is just me kind of generally guessing what's gonna happen, or the range of what's gonna happen, right? So I don't think that ADA is gonna drop down to like $1.80 or so. I really doubt that. The daily is too bullish, right? The daily actually just crossed on the bullish side. It just crossed on the bullish side, and we're still overbought on the stochastic. So you guys know how crypto loves being overbought. And on the weekly, we actually just created stronger. We actually created just a stronger push on the weekly again. So if we close bullish on the weekly, that's 100% great for crypto in general, but especially for ADA, because that's what we're looking at specifically. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if you actually see a bear trigger right now happen within maybe like what, 5, started at 5, so like it just started. So we have to wait till like 9 o'clock to see what happens. If by 9 o'clock ADA cannot break that $2.49 resistance to the upside, I do think that you're gonna start trading in this range between $2.49 and $2.33. So I wouldn't be surprised if you actually see ADA do like this, just trade sideways and then move up, or just randomly have another push up to the upside. As of right now, I can definitely see ADA doing more of a sideways trading than pushing towards the upside, just because that 4 hour on the reverse MACD looks like it's about to go bearish. And usually when that happens, again, bearish, it usually just consolidates, right? So you guys can see here that it broke towards the upside. Let me see if I can see. Broke resistance, ran up to the upside, didn't actually hit resistance up here, and then it just kind of went sideways for a bit, right? So I can see the same thing happening right here. It doesn't break 249 because it's just wicking up there. It just goes sideways and then shoots up. I don't think it's going to go down anymore. I don't think it's going to go down to 1.8 unless you have some sort of like crazy. See, you guys can see that. You guys can see that bear trigger almost get created right there. You still have 4 hours of this. So, I mean, I wouldn't be worried until, 3 hours and 54 minutes from now. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't care about anything until close, right? We don't do anything until confirmation. But, yeah, I can definitely see ADA just kind of trading sideways like this and then jumping up, or either moving up, because I think there's a very small chance that it goes back to 1.8. But also keep in mind what I did want to, and also I wanted to add in, a lot of people, I had a couple comments saying like, hey, why are you all of a sudden bullish on crypto when you said you were scared of everything? Keep in mind that the reason I said, just because I'm scared of the market or the crypto market in general doesn't mean that I don't think that crypto can still run to the upside, like I told you guys before. But keep in mind, we're still bearish. We're still on a bearish cycle, right? Just because we ran up from these lows of 29,000 to 46,000 on Bitcoin, that in no means means we're back in bullish territory. Like, you have to wait till the monthly closes actually close on your side. So we can definitely drop back to these lows of 28,000, 100% for sure, if we start seeing weakened markets, right? So I guess I'll go into this into a different video just because this is a little bit more complex. But just this is kind of like a Marvel end scene where I'm like, oh, this is what I'm going to talk about for the next video. But I will be talking about Bitcoin and every single instance that we've had a monthly start of a bear market, where it closes, and then what happens when the weekly goes bear. So I'll show you guys this in the next video. I don't want to make this too long, so I'll see you guys later and have a great morning. Bye.